Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is April 1st, April Fool's Day. I don't know much. I haven't come up with any April Fool's jokes yet. But it is April 1st, and we are here doing the Monday Morning Market Review. Peter Lorenzo, Crawford Lorenzo Home Selling Team, Keller Williams Metropolitan. I'm going to try to, and I'd love any feedback that all of you want to hear in the mornings. Instead of 15 minutes and birthdays, so I think it's fun, I'm going to strictly keep to some facts and just data-driven facts to help everybody make an informed business decision on what to do in real estate, because it is a business decision. It's one of the most, prized assets that you'll probably have. It's continually increasing in value. So what you do with it and how you do it and when you do it, I think is important, and also who you do this with. And if it's not just selling, again, we are looking for, not what we're looking for, what we're seeing right now is people are looking at their homes to build wealth with, and more than any time before, you've got people building equity. So if you want a market analysis done, or I'll call it a market equity analysis done, we're happy to give you that. Even if you're going to stay in your house, you may want to pull out money, do a HELOC loan. People are probably going to spend more on designing, construction, adding things to their house than ever before in the past 25 years. So I do see improvements happening to homes. 2, we have more baby boomers than ever right now. And if anybody out there that listens to this knows anybody that their parents are looking for one-floor living, please get them in touch with me. I take a holistic approach on how to transition them, get them warmed up to the fact. I've worked with people that wanted to sell, backed off, and then came back in. Good morning, Thomas. Thomas is one of them right there, except he knew what he wanted to do, and he got out of his house quickly, though he already had a one-floor room, but he's got a gorgeous one-floor room now. And we have to go fishing, so let's line this up once this weather breaks. So first, pulling money out of their home for wealth, doing things to their home. Morning, Michael. I was just talking about Tom about fishing. Now I got Michael fishing. This guy can fish, Tom, right there. That guy can fish. He outfish me any day of the week. Morning. Happy Easter to your family. So, doing a home equity market analysis. How much do people have in their homes now versus before? Pull money out, do something with it, increase the value of it, fix things up, doing new designs, making it what you love, because you're going to be in that home for quite some time. 2, baby boomers looking for one-floor living. Get them to me. I will help them, because it's not just as easy as, we want to do this. There's a lot of things that come up with that right now, and I know how to handle that. I'll almost call myself an expert on it, and I'm helping seniors with their spaces. 3, you are going to see this, and Robin, I don't know if Robin Woodall's on this morning. She's probably going to watch this later. You are all going to want to meet Robin Woodall. You see me post her. She is a wonderful person. She's down in the Gulf Coast. Next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday at 7:30 East Coast time, we are starting my Top Retirement Destination series and the top agents to help you get there. And she is one of the top agents in Florida, the Panhandle, all that top area of Florida. Good morning, Tevin. So that's going to be coming up. I'm going to advertise it every day. So what I'm saying is the people that are leaving New Jersey, if you know anybody who's thinking about leaving New Jersey, last year we had 65% of the people leave New Jersey that sold their homes. They're going to other places. I love leaving New Jersey. We have people leave, we have new people come in. Great place for real estate. And all of my people that I work with around here will help people do that. The one thing that I tell people is I am a global real estate agent. 1, I've got a great team here in New Jersey. 2, I've got partners nationally. 3, I've got associates globally. So at Family Reunion, I met the head of the London office. He's awesome. Somebody's going to go to London. I can get them there. I just sent somebody down to a great KW agent in Miami, some in Atlanta. I sent somebody over to Arizona last week. So I don't care where people are going. I can help them and get them in touch with great KW agents. It's enough of my advertising, but I do want people to be thinking about next Wednesday night, 7:30 East Coast time. Robin Woodall from the Gulf Coast. I want everybody to support her. I want to introduce people to great agents across the country, and she's basically going to give you a tour of the area. It's going to be about a 15-minute introduction, but she's an expert there, and then we're going to roll that with different agents up and down the East Coast. I think we're going to do Arizona, a couple places in California, so I've got about 20 agents lined up. So that's going to be fun. Getting into New Jersey, what is happening here? I hope everybody had a beautiful day yesterday. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep this to just data-driven results so you know what's going on and you can all make your decisions. My head is always in rhythms, patterns, and what is going on from that perspective. I'm pretty good at looking at patterns and looking at the data so I don't have a crystal ball. And I don't really like to say I can project, but if I look at the patterns and the rhythms, I can tell you what most likely is going to happen in this region, 2 weeks or so. And I don't have to be right, but I have to know what's going on. I always will give you my wow factor. And right now I do Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains. So if you're not from the area or you're watching this later, I know Kevin's on. Good morning, Kevin. Man, those short ribs look good. Happy Easter to you and your family. So I'm always looking at anything that it gives me a wow factor. I'll look at coming soon, available, under contract, sold. Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains. Good morning, Olga. We're in New York. If you got New York, if you're watching this later, you don't know exactly where we are. We've got the train line. We've got certain towns along that train line. And as you're getting out of the city, starting in Montclair, the prices are skyrocket. They still skyrocket, but then you get in Summit, you're looking at Madison, you're looking at Chatham, you're looking at Florham Park, Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains. Always along that train line and above and below. But Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains, right now, that little enclave, I'm looking at 11 available. Here's my wow factor for this past week. 1, 2, 3, 4 went into attorney review before Easter weekend. I figured that was going to happen. People wanted to make a decision before Easter. We're now starting to get into the time where I think you're going to see more of this because now we're going to get into that late spring, get into the house before school starts. And like I said, past couple weeks, I'm starting to see some seasonality. So that's the next bit of seasonality that I'm going to see are people working to get into school, get into the house before the school year starts. Or before the end of summer. So 4 went into attorney review. 11 available. I mean, God, that gives us like 7 or 8 available. Average list price, $878. Average days on the market, 18. Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains. Kudos to you. Excited about that. Then we've got under contracts, $893. Great number. Days on the market, 34. I think if we start getting up into the 900s in Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains right now, I think that's a little high, and it's gonna shift with the inventory. I think you're gonna see more people put them on. I do think you're gonna see more people put them on at a higher price point because the days on the market's dropped now, and we're starting now to get the support where the sellers are gonna go, school, housing, prices are still up, rates are still up, people are buying. 18 days on the market. Good morning, Joe. Joe Morelli from Morristown High School. Nice to see you. So people are going to start, thinking of selling because now it's not just the narrative of what agents are saying. They're going to start seeing the data. Last sold. So we're at 893 days on the market, 34. Can't beat that. Those numbers are great. I am going to say this, and Joe Morelli can attest to this. Growing up in Morristown and watching what this town is doing, I personally am proud to be from here. I love selling real estate here. The town in and of itself, the land around it, the homes around it haven't changed that much. The value keeps going up. In Wheat Chief Farms, where Joe actually grew up, and I was up on Skyline Drive, like the housing prices just are going up, slowly but steadily. Will we be the next Montclair? I don't think so because I love our town, and Montclair doesn't have that suburban feeling around it. We do. So, I love seeing homes on average going for $900,000 that need some work, $870,000, that 4 to 5 bedroom, type of home. The prices are going up, and that's good for everybody. They are doing a ton of building, in Morristown for apartments, condos, which I think again is going to lift the prices up at some point in time again in the next 10 years. But Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains, looking great. Let's go into Madison, Chatham, Florham Park. Now, what we've seen in the past, over the past couple of weeks, is Chatham, Borough Township, Florham Park, and Madison. We've seen the luxury market start to put their houses on the market, and that was my big wow factor. Here's the other one. Remember when I did Morristown, Morris Township, Morris Plains? Good morning, Terrell. And I would always look at, we were sitting around 180, 190 total transactions. Everything that was coming soon, available under contract, sold. We're at 269. Now, I am doing 4 to 5 bedroom homes, but still, 269. And my big wow factor here is they're putting the houses on the market. The luxury market is confident in the market right now, which I love, because that tends to trickle down, which it did in Morristown, and we saw some things go into attorney review. So here we go. 18 available. I'm getting old. My eyes are getting old. 18 available. 1 in attorney review last week. 2 coming soon. 1 at 2.1 million. 1 at 1.4 million. Luxury market, building confidence, putting on the market. Days on the market, 32. We are away from that 57, 58, 59 that we were seeing. So things are selling. Average list price, Madison, Chatham, Florham Park, 1.6, where it should be. Days on the market, 32. Boom. If I was anywhere in the country and you could ask me how many days I want on the market, I mean, I've been doing this 11 years now this coming May. I remember when this used to be 90, 120, 170 days, and that was normal. 30 days on the market. Average price point for asking, 1.65. Perfect. Now we've got 18 available to 43. We're a 1-2 ratio from available under contract. 1.5 is the list price. A little bit lower, but that's okay because those availables are starting to put them on a little bit higher. That 1 at 2.1 said, things are selling. Let's get it on. Days on the market for under contracts at 1.5, 26. Solds. 1320, trading up at 5%. I was talking to somebody in California yesterday. They flew back to San Fran last night, and they're seeing 20, 30, sometimes 40% above asking. Unbelievable. So we're very lucky to be here where we are for what we get in homes, and to be Madison, Chatham, Florham Park, 5% above asking. 20 days on the market. Extremely healthy. So I am looking forward to, I think we're seeing a little bit of seasonality. I was talking to Chris this morning. I think we're about a month behind of where we were last year because we're seeing a little bit more of that seasonality. The getting into schools is going to play a little bit. People are waiting. There was discussion that the rates were going to drop, and then they didn't drop, so they were waiting a little bit. So I think we're about 4 weeks behind where I wanted to be. This past month, we took 9 listings. Last year, we took 13. I do expect last year in April, we took 9. I do expect that to flip and take like 13 to 15. We're already on track for 2 or 3 right now. All right, again, just a summary. And I appreciate all of you out there thinking about us. And if you know us, trust us, and love us, what we are focused on right now, if anybody needs a home equity or market analysis, just send them our way. We will get that done for them. It's not because they're going to sell their house. They're probably not. Kevin knows they're sitting on 3%. A lot of people aren't going to do anything for 5, 6, 7 years maybe. The half to sells and half to buys, life always happens. So we're helping people understand that so they can pull money out, improve your home, do designs on your home, put additions, fix things up on your home, make it what you love. 2, more baby boomers than ever. We got to get them into one level living. I don't want people going down the steps and feeling afraid to be in their house. I will help them with that. I promise you, from a holistic approach. Last, anybody who's leaving New Jersey, and next week we start top retirement destinations with top agents. Please support myself and Robin. Talk about that. You're going to see it on Facebook Live right here. 15-minute conversation on the Panhandle, and you should see there's eclectic places. There's homes for $300,000, $600,000, $30 million along that whole Panhandle. I'm really excited to have her and interview her next Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Have a great week, anybody. If you need anything, put it in the comments below. I appreciate everybody listening. Monday Morning Market Review with Peter Lorenzo.